Welcome to Savor the Story podcast, where books is next to life. I'm Nicole. That's Vanessa.
Hello.
Hello.
Do
Welcome.
you want to start immediately with your book news?
No.
Because last week you teased it so hard.
I know. And I'm gonna save it for right before I get into my books.
Okay, fine.
Because it ties into one of my book reviews.
Okay. Well, I have something like mildly, I mean, it is book related, but it like...
Is it my news?
Yes. It's your news. I can feel it through the vibes.
Okay. So let's talk about snacks first then.
It's not your news, I promise.
Okay.
I can almost guarantee it's not your news. It has to do with the summer I turned pretty.
Oh yeah, totally not my news.
I didn't think so.
All right.
So in recording time, we're like halfway through the show now.
Mm-hmm.
When this episode comes out, the show will be over.
Mm-hmm.
So future me will have to tell you how she feels about it. But right now, can I tell you, the show has sucked me in.
What?
More than the books did. So
that makes sense.
the first two seasons, I feel like I think I want to rewatch the show because I feel like I initially jumped in and binge watched season 1 and 2 as soon as I finished reading. Mm-hmm. And immediately all I was doing was comparing them, like what was different. And I think if you look at it just from the show perspective, like just look at it as a show and that's it, like it's fun. Mm-hmm. Also, the internet has like grabbed on to the show in a way that I haven't seen in a really long time. And my algorithm right now is like 87% the summer I turned pretty clips.
I hate when that happens.
I'm not mad at it this time. Because all of the clips that are like theories and like Easter eggs, and people are like, did you see this little thing? Did you see like this little thing hints at her picking him, and this little thing hints at her picking him? Because there's so many people who have not read the books. Mm-hmm. So the Team Jeremiah, Team Conrad thing is like going big on the internet because they don't know how the book ended. Mm-hmm. And so it's fun. It's been interesting. It's really fun to see the amount of like elder millennials, aka me, who are like so in love with this show, of people who are in their like early 20s. Mm-hmm. And I just wanted to chat about it because it's been so fun to watch. And Jenny Han, the author of the books, actually has like been writing and directing on the show too. So like it's fun to see some of the things that she's like adding in that maybe weren't in the book, or where she's like hitting on point, like things that happened in the book. She's like, I know how I want this scene to look like. And so it's been really fun, and I want to rewatch it now.
Sure, why not?
Why not? But yeah, I just wanted everyone to know how invested I am in the show right now.
Go watch it.
Yeah, and that my algorithm is only that, and it's fun. I love it. Can I also tell you, though, I didn't deep dive this very much, but remember I told you about how the narrator like sounded? Oh, actually, I saw a clip this weekend in my 87% of that algorithm. And it was like a clip of the narration of the book. And it was like a specific part where I was like, oh, she's smiling. And I meant to send it to you so that you could hear exactly what I was talking about. And I forgot, but I will find it and I will send it to you. So be ready.
It's probably going to show up in mine.
Yeah, it will, I'm sure. But after looking at it, Lola Tung, who is the actress who plays Belly in the show, narrates the books. But I don't think that's always been the case. Like she's only narrated, I think it came out like in 2022 is when her narration of the book came out. And I think it might be tied to like when the show came out, like first started.
Okay.
But I'm having a little bit of a crisis in my head because so Lola Tongue narrates book 1. Book 2 is narrated by Lola and Gavin, who plays Jeremiah in the show.
Mm-hmm.
And book 3 is narrated by Lola and Chris, who plays Conrad in the show. I do not remember a male voice when I listen to these books. Like I could swear to you almost 100% that I did not have a male narrator in my books. But I looked it up and it says that they both narrated book 2 and 3 in 2023. But I listened to these books this like past summer. So I don't know if I like, and then I went and looked because I listened to them on Spotify Premium, and I went and looked at the ones on Spotify, and it's the versions with Gavin and Chris. So I don't know what happened. I don't know if like I just completely blocked out the fact that like who narrated it.
I have a theory.
Okay.
You're just like, I don't listen to men speak to me. If you're a man, don't talk to me.
I don't think that's what it is.
Like Tim just talks to you all the time and you just don't hear it. So
No.
you're just like,
he's like a Peanuts character.
Right.
Wah, 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 wah.
yep. So now men are just like, and you're just like, yep, whatever.
I don't think that's the case. But I went and looked at like I went and played it for myself, like a little piece of it. I found a chapter that was narrated by Chris and listened through like a few minutes of it. And I was like, I seriously do not remember. Like, I swear to you that Lola read this to me. Or whoever the female narrator was, because I don't even remember it being Lola, the actress. So I need somebody who is like very knowing of this book series. If you know when it happened and how I could have listened to a book that was not narrated by Gavin or Chris and only Lola or the previous female narrator, tell me how it could have happened, because I believe in my heart of hearts that I did not listen to a male narrator. In either case. I know that I would have written it down. Like, I know that I would have.
What is that called? I think it's like the Mandela effect or something.
That's exactly what I think. Like, there's something. The internet is lying to me and telling me that those came out in 23 because there's no fucking way. I know I would remember those voices.
Maybe.
Okay, well that's my book news for today. That I am completely confused on what I actually listened to and what I think I listened to, and I don't know. I think I might have had like a midlife crisis in the middle of listening to them because I don't know what happened. I do not remember them at all.
Yeah. I wish I could say that, but like I always forget books like after I've read them. So
yeah, but why wouldn't I write that down? I just like...
I don't know. You didn't like the book, maybe?
But then I would have... I don't know. I don't believe that the men were in these books when I listened to them. I don't believe it. No. I don't... I'm not going to let anybody trick me.
Fair.
Anyway, do you want to tell me your snack? Since
yes.
You don't want to tell me your book news yet.
Yes, I must wait for book news. Okay, so I'll try not to make this long and involved.
Okay.
Okay, I'll I started to go down the long story path.
Okay.
So we went to yesterday, we went to Cooper Talk, which I've talked about in the past. It's like
the wine.
The wine club thing or whatever. It's also a restaurant. Like a month ago, I went with like my sister and my mom, and I had a significant amount of wine, and then I signed up for like it's like a specialty like monthly wine event that they do where they like make you a whole bunch of food and they pair it with their wines and you just kind of go and eat and drink wine and stuff like that. So I had signed up, me and Mike up for this like a month ago.
Okay.
Under some influence.
Uh-huh.
Well, last night was the event.
Okay.
So we went and it ended up being a pretty good time. The food was great. It was all delicious. They had these like breaded shrimp lettuce wraps with like a tangy sauce on top or whatever. I picked out the cucumbers, but other than that, it was delicious. Those were literally the best lettuce wraps I've ever had in my life.
Nice.
The shrimp was phenomenal. It was so tasty. I drank a lot of wine last night. And I'm really tired today because of it.
All right.
So,
welcome to 40. And
yes. Well, since we're talking about 40, I've also come to find out that, like, when I eat or drink like that late, I've started getting heartburn
like heartburn
and stuff. Yeah, so that was another thing. I woke up and I was like, why do I have? Oh yes, that's right, heartburn. So
great.
yeah, I ended up like waking up at like midnight, and I was up until like 2. Just like laying on the couch, like trying to go back to sleep. So I knew today was going to be a rough day for work.
Dang it. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I still had delicious food, and they really do a good job. Like when we got there, they were like, drink as much wine as you want. Like, you paid for it. You paid for the event. Just drink as much wine as you want. So it was just like, they basically just kept coming around and refilling your glass. Like, I was like, oh my God. I can't have more wine.
Yeah. So is it like a whole, like a however many course meal, or is it just like snack? Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they gave us like 2 appetizers, and then like they made like a drink, like a mixed drink.
Okay.
And so you get the mixed drink when you first get there, and then like you're kind of just like hanging out with all these other people, and then they bring you like the first appetizer, and they give you like a wine to go with like the appetizers.
Oh, it's like a matching, like a pairing.
Right. And then they pour you another wine for dinner for the main course, and then they bring you like a dessert wine, and they make you a dessert. This one was like I can't remember what the name of the pie was, but it was like a chocolate mousse pie.
Okay.
But it had like coconut cream on top, and it was a lot. I would have probably picked that, but it was a lot of chocolate.
Okay.
And then on top of that with like the wine, it was a significant amount of sugar was had yesterday.
So the shrimp things is what you're gonna.
Oh, yes, they were so good.
Okay.
Like, I wish they were a regular part of the menu.
Oh, this was like a special just for the event. Oh.
Yes. So I'm never gonna get those again.
No. You should riot.
I should. Everybody,
you should go tell them.
Please make your formal request to Cooper Hawk to bring back their breaded shrimp lettuce wraps.
Excellent.
How about you?
So, have you heard of or seen Flavor God seasonings?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so I see it a lot because a lot of the people I follow on, like fitness people I follow on like social media, whenever they talk about food and stuff like that, they talk about Flavor God a lot because it has no carbs, no calories, no, like, it's all like cleaner. Okay, I brought it in here because it's delicious.
To show you.
It's Flavor God Cold Stone Cheesecake flavored.
Oh my gosh. What do you put that on?
like yogurt and fruit. Oh my God, it's so good.
When you said seasoning, I thought you were going to tell me like carne asada seasoning or something like that for like tacos.
So I did buy, like you got a deal like the more that you bought. And so I did like a 5-pack. So I got this one, and another sweet one is called like buttery roll. And people put that a lot on like fruit and yogurts and stuff like that. Tim used it on, he told me he used it on something, but now I can't remember what it is.
Aha! You do tune it out. As soon as he talks, you tune it out.
I remembered that he used it. I just don't remember what he put it on.
Ha ha, I knew it.
So the buttery roll one, he said, is really, really good. And then I also bought a sriracha flavored one.
Okay.
A ranch one, because I thought that would be good on like chicken and stuff. And then I don't remember what the third one is that I bought. I don't remember. But 0 calories, 0 sodium, 0 fat, 0 carbs. Like, it's all like clean, all that kind of stuff. But it's delicious. Cold Stone flavored cheesecake, or Cold Stone cheesecake flavor God seasoning. Put that shit on your fruit and yogurt, and it tastes delicious. So this is my snack this week.
Yeah, I'm gonna get some of that.
Yes. So, yeah, they have a bunch of flavors, a bunch of like stuff on the website. This is one for sure I will be like repurchasing, because I'm gonna put that shit on every time I eat yogurt. It was so good. The first time I tried it, I was a little like nervous. I was like, how is this gonna be? Is it gonna make it too chalky? Is it? Nope. The flavor was like, yep, I'm here.
Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely try that.
Yes, you should. And Tim tried the sriracha one on his like in his eggs and stuff, and he said it was pretty good. So
that would be good.
So that's my snack this week.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm ready for you.
For my book news.
For your book news and your book.
All right. So, do you remember?
Oh no!
I don't know.
We're testing my memory.
I know. I don't know how many episodes it was now, but when I said I don't like to buy Kindle books.
Yes, I remember.
And I talked about waiting a couple weeks to buy Rapport, the Murderbot,
Yes,
like mini book.
For like $2.99, $1.99.
$1.99. Today I broke down and bought it.
You did.
I did. And I read it today because it literally took me like 15 minutes to read.
Didn't you say it's like 30 pages or something?
It's 34 pages. Literally took me fucking 15 minutes to read.
Okay, so was the fact that it was only 15 minutes and $2, did it piss you off even more?
Yes.
Oh, no.
I think, okay, if you, I don't even know. I know, like, there's some people out there who are like, you know, like, oh my God, I'm a huge Murderbot fan. I went and looked at other reviews to see, after I read it, I was like, I can't be the only person who's pissed about this.
Oh, no.
It's not that it was bad.
Okay.
It's told, so one, there's no Murderbot in this book.
Okay.
It's told from Art's POV, which is, you know, Murderbot's friend. So it's told from not really his POV, but he's the main character in it, right? And it was basically 34 pages of like a storyline. We've heard similar ones in other Murderbot books.
Okay.
And then, but there's like, at the end, there's like 3 sentences that everybody focused on. And it was like Art describing his feelings for Murderbot. And it's not in like a, you know, like a sexual way or anything like that. It was just like a robot explaining friendship, I guess,
Okay.
like, and it was cute. That part was cute, but I had to go look to see if anybody else was upset that that's all we got was just like what turned out to be like just like 3 lines of like so I could hear what Art thought of Murderbot.
Right.
And a surprising amount of people were just like in love with this book.
Really?
Yes. It's not terrible. I think I gave it just like in my immediate response to this book, I think I gave it 3 stars because
Okay.
I was like,
Fuck
I paid for fucking 15 minutes of reading, and it was basically the same storyline is like another one of the books, very like a repetitive storyline is another one of the books, and I basically paid $2 so I could hear what Art's opinion was, right? Which some of the some of the things that do spoilers, I didn't realize because there's so few lines, most of the spoilers tell you exactly what, is said in the book.
Right.
So,
You thought it was just like a little snippet, but it was actually the whole
it was
thing.
actually like the whole conversation. And I was just like,
Oh,
fuck.
no.
I totally could have got away with not buying this and just reading like these 2 or 3 reviews.
Spoiler reviews.
Yeah. But my news, which by the time this episode comes out, everybody will already know, Martha Wells has announced another Murderbot book. Like an actual book, yes. It's coming out.
Not a novella?
Not, like, I don't know how many pages there'll be.
Oh, I see, you see.
Like number 8 or
Part of the series.
part of the series.
Okay.
And it's going to come out in May, I think. I think I saw in May.
Ooh.
So,
Okay.
so that's my news.
Nice.
Very, very concerned that you would be like, I saw Murderbot news, and I'd be
I
like,
wasn't going to take it from you. I didn't see it, but I also wouldn't take it from you.
So, yeah. So that was my Murderbot news. That's,
Nice.
But, yeah,
Okay.
it wasn't...
Where do you stand on buying Kindle books now? Are you now really pissed off about it and you're never going to try it again?
So I don't know, like I guess I'm still on the fence about, if it's like a couple dollars, like whatever, I might pull the trigger, but I still think I'm anti full cost
Full price
books,
purchase.
full
Okay.
price books.
Okay.
Yeah. Like I want
That's
it to be
fair.
cheaper than the, so I think that's where I'm at. That's where I've
All right.
landed today.
Okay.
So, all right.
Fair.
Now, I wasn't planning on talking about that book today,
right.
I did read it today, and I wasn't planning on talking about it today, but then I saw the news, the announcement for the other book. While I was looking for other reviews, I saw it in the list of books, and I was like, oh my god. So, yeah.
Is there a title that she announced or just like a new book is coming?
There is a title. I just don't remember what it's called.
Okay.
I don't even think there's a cover, though. I don't think there's a cover or anything. I can't...
Okay.
I'll have to look it up, but...
Okay.
Yeah, it's on Goodreads.
Okay.
So... Yeah.
Nice.
All right. My book today is, I guess, kind of like you were saying, like, last week, it's kind of a Halloween book because it's, it's paranormal.
Okay, it fits in the category mildly.
Right, yes.
Okay.
It's spooky season adjacent.
Okay.
This is called The Shadowy Horses by Susanna Kearsley.
Okay.
I have this on a Kindle. It's a very old book. I've had it in my library for a long time. This is actually a reread for me.
Okay.
Yeah. So it is.
Have you talked about this author before?
I don't know if I've talked about her, but I think I've read so I've talked about her in general. And I've read one of her other books. I just haven't reviewed it yet, I don't think.
Okay.
I'll have to go back and look.
I just feel like I remember you saying her name before, so...
Yeah.
Okay.
I have talked to her, because there is another No, that's somebody else. I think she does have a book that's one of my one of my more favorite books.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have to go back and look at that.
All right.
I was about to say a different author. I'm glad I caught that.
Okay.
So this is a paranormal romance, historical fiction, historical. Yeah. So
Okay.
a lot of words. So the book starts with Variety. She is an archaeologist, and she has been offered a job in Scotland looking for the lost Ninth Roman Legion. This Roman Legion is famous because they were considered like an elite squad, and they just kind of disappeared from history, and nobody knows where they went, where they disbanded, did they die in battle, like what happened to this group of legionnaires, right?
All right.
So she takes this job because it's a great opportunity, but it's not until after she gets there that she learns that the information to support this dig is not based on scientific evidence.
Okay.
It is actually based on the word of a little boy who can see ghosts.
Oh, shit. Okay.
And he claims to have seen a legionnaire ghost walking the property line, and he was able to speak with him, but the legionnaire only speaks Latin. So, like,
Oh, no.
the legionnaire said the word for ninth.
Okay.
And he repeated it back to somebody, and they were like, holy shit, this guy is from the Ninth Legion. So that's how that all got started. So it's not until after she accepts the job and she shows up that they're like, okay, well, actually, we don't have anything to go off of.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like a whole thing. So in the book description, if you look at the book description itself, like on the book, the second part of all of this explains it is like it's like a mystery almost, like she may uncover secrets somebody buried for a reason. I don't agree with that book description. I don't think that's quite the storyline. I think it's a little bit misleading because they spend the whole book trying to prove, basically they're trying to prove what the ghost says, right? The ghost told them, I'm from the Ninth, and now they have to find the evidence to prove that he was there.
Okay.
But the mystery is more that there's like treachery afoot on the dig site, and the reason for, who done it, why they did it, is more the mystery.
Okay.
Not, but it's so tame of a book that like nobody is like ever really in danger.
All right.
You know what I mean? It's like more like, like what they say about, what is it, like all bark and no bite. It's kind of like that. So
Okay.
I don't really have like a lot of thoughts, I guess, on this book. Like I said earlier, it's a reread for me. I guess my main takeaway is I remember liking it a lot more the first time I read it.
Okay.
So maybe more of like the element of surprise, whereas I already knew what was going to happen in this book. So I was just kind of like,
Okay. Did you reread it because of the like the subject or like the genre, or did you reread it because you love it? Okay.
Yeah. I was trying to get out of a slump, so I was rereading books that I enjoyed
Yes.
to kind of try and come back out of it. So I've read this a while ago. This book, some things that like I said, I don't have a lot to talk about positive or negative.
Okay.
But this romance is like, this book was written in 97.
All right.
So like it's a pretty old book. That the romance is so slow. Like I know they call it like a slow burn, but it's almost like I don't even know how to explain it. So it's like an adolescent romance, because like they never really, they have adult conversations, but like the romance is nothing more like a couple quick kisses.
Okay.
And like that's it, right? Which not always my favorite. I prefer.
No,
I guess I prefer.
Nicole doesn't like that.
Yeah, I prefer the romance to be more realistic.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I'm not saying that, like, I need every scene to be, like, you know, like a manual on how to have sex. But, like,
Every scene is like from the Kama Sutra.
yes. Like, I'll just read that.
Yeah.
But, yeah, like, most adults are, like, it's not, like, fumbled kisses in, like, a dark closet. And then, like, you know, like...
Right.
You know, oh, they're going to catch us. And that's not really how adult relationships work all the time. So, who knows? Maybe it is. And I'm just haven't been in those type of relationships. This book is barely a mystery.
Okay. Basically, you figured it out like super fast.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
You knew who it was right away. I'm going to give like a slight spoiler, but like... Maybe not. The characters are pretty transparent. So you basically know who it was because the bad guys are obviously bad guys. And the good guys are obviously good guys, right? Yeah. I wish this book was more paranormal with the child who had the ability to, because you get like one where he like talks to the Legionnaire and like one of the one of the people knows Latin, so like he's speaking through the child to the Legionnaire and like the, you know, so you get a little bit of backstory that way. But they do it like one time. It's not even really, they don't really get like, they're just like, what is your name? Why are you here? Yeah. And they're not like, tell me how I can, like, none of the questions they ask are useful questions. Like, if you know you get, like, 5 minutes of time with this guy to ask a question, why are you asking him, like, what's your favorite food? Yeah. No, tell me where the body is. Right? Like, yeah. So, side note, I think, if I remember correctly, I was going to look this up before we came into this this meeting, but I forgot and ran out of time. So I think there is another book. So the boy's name is Robbie. Okay. And
the boy that can talk to ghosts.
Right. Okay. And he also has like a little bit of the ability to like see the future. Okay. A little bit, or maybe like second sight, where he like just knows things before they happen. All right. I think, if I remember correctly, he has a book as an adult. Oh. So she wrote another book where Robbie is an adult and he has like a mystery to solve. I think I've read it. Okay. But I think I DNF'd it. Oh no. So I really need to go back and look for that book and maybe reread it to see if I still feel that way. Okay. The middle is very slow. Okay. Just like, it's an archaeological dig, so they're just like today we went out and went to, you know, and dug in this corner and we found some shards and this is how we cleaned the shards. And I was like, okay, this is really interesting, but like, this is not what, you know. Like I said, all of that and like the main characters were all super vanilla. Okay. Like Variety is just like, she's just like a regular person. Every single dude is in love with her. You know what I mean? And like, they're like, oh, we love her because she's so spunky and she's, you know, super beautiful and she's like snarky and blah, blah, blah. But you don't even get to see that much. Okay. You know what I mean? And all the secondary characters were way more developed and way more interesting than Variety and her love interest. Interesting. They were just like two vanilla characters that like everybody was like rotating around. So, I don't know. My original rating for this book was 4 tacos.
I was like, the shrimp wrap, right?
Yeah. But I don't know. How I feel right now rereading it, I'd probably give it like an average like 3-star or a 3 taco rating. Yeah. Okay. I think probably looking back on it, a lot of the book probably benefits from not knowing what's gonna happen. Once you know, like, once you know what's going to happen, I think you start focusing on like the faults of the book instead of like
the enjoyment of it,
the
of the story.
of the book, right?
Okay. All right. That's fair. So 3, are you, oh no. I was going to ask a stupid question. On Goodreads, I know that you can put in like when you do a reread so you can have multiple things, but you can't put different star ratings in there.
No, they should do that though.
They
That's
should.
a great read. That's a great.
Yeah. Goodreads? Where are you at?
Get on it.
I never have like really thought about that before, but I feel like that would be a good like be able to note that you changed what you thought about it. Interesting.
Yeah.
All right. Is that it?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna talk about witches, so I'm also in the
Yes.
in the genre, whatever. Okay, so it's paranormal romance ish. It's called The Wrong Witch to Hex With, which I think you will have something to say about as well. It's called Molly Harper, it's by Molly Harper. I listened to it on Audible, and it's book 1, I think, of 3 in the Moonshadow Cove series, but only 1 book is out right now.
Okay.
So the reason I listened to this book is because it's dual narrated, and the male is narrated by Teddy Hamilton. And
I should have guessed that.
Yeah, and I listened to it right after we listened to Caught Up. So I was like, I want to hear what he's like when he's not all like
grumbly.
Yeah.
Gravelly or whatever they call it.
Yeah, he was still, I don't know, like I could still hear it, but because I listened to it so soon after Caught Up, I was like, well, that's Junior. Like I couldn't not hear Junior, and so it was a little bit weird for me. I don't think it affected how I felt about the book, but it was like whatever. Okay, so Linny Seaworth is the youngest of 3 sea witches. 3 sea witch sisters. Sorry. I mean, it's still matched, but why are you looking at me like that?
Nothing. I think I know what this book is.
You do, because we talked about it.
Yes.
That's why I said you might have something to say about it.
I don't remember having the conversation with you, and I was like,
I told you to DNF it, remember?
Oh, yes, that's right. Okay, sweet.
Yeah, because we talked about it, and you were like, should I keep going? And I was like, no.
Okay, good. Yes, all I remember is DNFing it,
Yeah.
and then like as soon as you brought it up and you were like 3 sea witches, I was like, fuck, I think I DNF'd this book. I'm gonna have to be like, ew, I don't know what you're talking about.
No, you DNF'd at my request. Yes. Okay, so Linny Seaworth, youngest of 3 sea witches, sisters. Damn it. They live on a Why can't I talk?
Because I fucked that up for you.
You
I'm sorry.
Fucked it up. No, I'm
this
just
is
kidding.
my fault.
Okay. They live on a secluded little island in a cottage on Moonshadow Cove. All 3 of them wield magic from the surrounding waters to keep the local humans safe from paranormal threats. They very rarely go to the mainland where the humans are. And so because they go there so sparingly, they're all very sheltered, and they don't know a lot of like modern ways. Like they don't have cell phones. They don't have like all of the things. Linny, however, would like to live a little more adventurous, and lately she's been going to the main island a little bit more. She's just like wanting to know what's out there, what's going on, what's happening in the world now. Gray Brockhurst, who is narrated by Teddy Hamilton, recently inherited his grandfather's ghost hunting tour business on this little island, even though he's never believed in ghosts. So there's that. One day while Linny is on the main island exploring, she runs into him, like physically runs into him, and accidentally interrupts the tour that he's currently giving, and makes Gray question all the things that he's believed.
This is about where I DNF'd it.
I think that's about the, like, it's pretty early in the book where she like is on the island and whatever. A short time later, a bigger problem arises that Linny, Gray, and the other Seaworth sisters must deal with. That's really all I can give you without being very spoilery. If you want spoilers, I can give them to you. But bottom line, obviously it's not my favorite because I told you it was okay to DNF it. Telling you to DNF was not like for my benefit in any way. It was literally because I was like, it's not worth your time. You don't have to keep listening. And it was free on Audible, right? So it's not like it was whatever. So my thoughts on this are like, it's okay. It was all right. There's a lot of things that are left in the air in this book that you don't get answers to. And I don't know if it's because it's the first of a series. So like she left a bunch in the air, but I don't know. I feel like the book was so confusing, and not because of the things that were happening, but the why behind all of it. Like, at least give me some answers. Just because it's the first book in a series doesn't mean you just leave everything in the air. Like, you have to answer some things.
Right. Yeah.
But I feel like I left this book like, I don't really know how the magic works. Like, the magic is very unexplained in this book. Like, magic overall, not just their own magic, but you get an idea. I don't know if they use the word covens, but essentially, like, the other covens that you meet in this are, like, you don't learn a lot about them. It's, like, it's almost to the point where it's, like, mystery just to be mystery.
Okay.
I don't know. Like, give me some fucking answers.
Like, it's a mystery, so that way the book is easier to write.
Yes, kind of. Like,
Okay.
that's, yeah. The witch politics are also unexplained. So, like, you don't really get a whole lot of information as to why. There's some, like, conflict between some of the different, like I said, covens. I don't know if that's what they're called, but, like, some conflict there, and you don't get an explanation as to why that's there, which is like the witch politics of it all. You don't understand why they're cut off from the human world. Like, there's not really a big explanation of that. Like, why can't you interact with them? Either way, like, it was either very confusing in a way that, like, it wasn't explained well, or it didn't click enough for me to remember it, or it just didn't happen. Like, I don't know if the reason is me or is it the book, but I think it's the book. It was like fine. It was entertaining enough for me to finish it, but I'm like 98% sure I will not listen to the next book. So,
Is the next book out?
no.
Okay, sorry.
No, I don't think so. The only thing I think that will keep me, or that will get me to listen to the next book, is the fact that I have massive FOMO when it comes to books and I have to have closure. So, like, it's going to end up being a decision that I make on, like, when I finally see that it's out, and I'll be like,
Right.
God damn it, I have to listen to this book.
I have to know what happens.
Yes, I have to know, like, get some answers for these politics. But for the most part, like, I have no drive to want, like, I'm not tracking a book release. I'm not, like, none of that. It'll be a situation where, like, I see that it happens, and then I'll be like, okay, I guess I'll figure it out. But that's literally the only thing that would take me into book 2. At this point, I'm not, like, I'll probably never think about this book again. So,
Fair.
I went with 2.5.
Oh,
Should we
true 2.5.
A true 2.5. We'll say bottles of Flavor God cheesecake.
All right.
I think I'm gonna round up because, like, I didn't hate it. So I think I'm gonna round up to 3. But I almost feel like I wish I could just say 2.5 and not round it, because I feel like it's a true 2.5.
Yeah, true middle of the road book.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, that's how I feel about it. I would say, like, if you're looking for something cutesy that you're not really, like, super one way or the other about, and you're in the mood to listen to Teddy Hamilton and it's free, go for it.
All good reasons.
Yes, but other than that, I'm going to say you can maybe skip this one. Which is why I told you to DNF it. I had a feeling you were not going to like it, especially like where you were at in the story. And you were like, I don't know how to feel about this. I was like, oh, just let it go.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thank you for putting me out of my misery.
You're welcome. That's why I knew you would have something to say, because I was like, I remember you. I think you reached out to me. I think you saw that I had just recently finished it on Goodreads or something, and you were like, oh shit. And then, no, go ahead and DNF.
Yeah. About the part that I got to, I was like, I don't have great vibes about these characters.
No. So. I just, like, there's nothing, like, about them that's very, I don't know what the word is, but, like, connected. I wasn't connected to any of them. I didn't really care about any of them. I feel like, of any of them, I feel like I cared about Gray the most. Like, his story with inheriting his grandfather's ghost tour business. I thought that was kind of cool. But other than that, it was just like, meh. Meh. All right. Well, are you ready for our question?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hold, please. Oh my God, I got 3. Okay. They were like stuck together. Is there a character that you know from one book that you would like to move into another book?
Yeah, man, what a hard question. Shit. I don't feel like I'm that attached to characters in books.
You're really not, which is why you don't cry or have book boyfriends.
I know. I think that's like an overwhelming problem for me, is that I just don't I don't attach to these people in these books.
You do not.
Dang it.
Is your heart made of stone?
I don't have one.
That's your problem.
I know. It's just like a black hole right there.
Damn it. All right. Well, we need to find you a heart first, and then I don't know. I kind of want to say no. I don't have one, but not because I can't think of one, but because every time I think of a character that I really love that I would want to see again just because I love them, I don't feel like they fit in anything else. Like,
yeah.
Because my first reaction was like, well, of course I want to see Will Herondale, like, in every single book that I read. But he doesn't fit there. Like, he fits in his world, being a shadow hunter, like, fighting demons and stuff like that. Like, I don't see him in anything else. Like,
that's not his role to play.
No. So, like, maybe I could say that I want that style of book boyfriend, or I want that style of character, like his sassiness and sarcasm and stuff like that. So maybe I want to see that his personality in other characters, but him specifically, I don't want to see in other things.
Yeah, I'd say probably more often the inverse happens for me, is where I'm reading a book and the character is so terrible that I'm like, man, literally anybody would be better than this character.
I do feel like that probably happens to you a lot.
Like, I hate this character so much. Can we literally take any other book and put them in there?
Any other book that you're not going to read? And put them in it, so then you don't have to read about them?
Well, just bring any other character from any other book and replace that one bad character, just so I don't have to fucking deal with them. Yes. Okay. Or yeah, even like you said, like, I'll just move that character into a real shitty book and then just be like, now I don't have to read it.
That's right.
I don't have to deal.
Yeah, I need somebody else to tell me a situation where they feel like another character would fit really well in another book or another world, because then I can't maybe
think of anything.
Yeah, because my first thought always is like, I love that character because of the world that I learned about them in, or like built up in, and the relationships that they had in that book, and so I can't see them anywhere else. Basically, I have a terrible imagination, and this is a me problem.
It's an us problem.
It's an us problem. All right.
Yeah. I don't know who chose that question.
Was it you?
Was it me?
I think it was you.
Ah, dang it.
I'm pretty sure that was one that you texted me to add.
Boo.
That's all right.
Nicole, you suck.
It's your fault. So, since we didn't really have an answer for it, because they all belong in their own books, maybe you, the listener, has an answer, and you can let us know.
Prove me wrong.
Yes. Send
Come
us
at me, bro.
Tell Nicole to get a heart. So reach out to us on everywhere, social media, Savor the Story Pod. I almost forgot where we were. Who are we again? SavorTheStoryPod.com. Visit us on Goodreads. Go like and comment and favorite and give us love and tell your friends. Everything's in the description if you want it. And that's it. Okay, bye.
Bye.